Hi there. Welcome to the RevOps and Enablement YouTube channel. Today I wanted to cover some of the key metrics that I believe RevOps should be measuring on a consistent basis to ensure the efficiency and effectiveness of a SaaS business. And from their perspective, focusing on different parts of the sales process from marketing through sales and customer success to understand where action can be taken to improve the performance of the business. So the first metric that I see as being crucial is the customer acquisition cost, or CAC. So this is the metric that measures the cost of the marketing and sales team. And it's really looking at how effective and efficient the sales and marketing team is, because the lower the cost of acquisition, then the greater efficiency. Now, so many SaaS businesses throw extra bodies in marketing and sales to try and generate greater revenue. But quite often this is ineffective and CAC increasing. So it's a really crucial metric for the RevOps team to be focusing on. Second metric is sales velocity. So this is looking at the speed at which a lead goes through to a closed sale through the pipeline. And what RevOps can do by tracking this is identify bottlenecks in the process where they can take action and help speed the lead through the process and ensure that revenue can be earned quicker. And what I really like about this metric is there's three key components that I believe are important for RevOps to be focusing on. So the first one is the sales cycle length, and that's a key part of this calculation. And by looking at the length of a deal, then they can actually reduce this in terms of the number of days that it takes a deal to close and focus on activities that can be taken around that. The second one is the win rate. Crucial one, the win rate, but it's great that it feeds into this metric. And the final part is the average deal value. So again, RevOps can be working with the team to identify the target customer personas, what actions being taken that can drive an increase in deal value through greater cross-sell with the customer before the deal closes, or in terms of identifying the target market and saying, actually, are we selling to the target market with the greatest opportunity for us? The third metric is the customer lifetime value. So this is the metric around the total amount of revenue that a customer is expected to generate over their lifetime and what their maximum potential revenue is. So again, for RevOps, it's focusing across that revenue cycle and looking at the crucial elements of what can drive revenue, both in sales and also in the customer success team and the actions they're taking. Fourth metric is customer churn rate. So this is looking at the number of customers that are leaving the organization. They're either canceling, not renewing their subscriptions. Again, this is crucial for customer success team, the organization as a whole. And where RevOps can focus on it with this metric is what logos are leaving our organization, what behaviors, what actions, what activities are not happening that are causing a customer not to realize value in our product or service, and therefore failing to renew or canceling their subscription. Building on this, a metric that I'm really passionate about, and the fifth one is net revenue retention, so NRR. And why I like this metric is the fact that it's not just looking at downgrades from a customer or the revenue that's being cancelled, but it's also looking at the expansion and growth revenue that there is from a customer. And this is, again, a crucial metric for organizations because you want to see net revenue retention well above 100%, ideally 110%. But also from a revenue operations perspective, it's not just looking at the existing customers and the risk that you've got of churn, but it's also looking at what expansion is happening, the value that's being realized, and customers are either upgrading or cross-selling additional products and services with us. 6 is the average revenue per account. So this is a metric that's looking at the amount of revenue generated per customer account. And this one's great because it's talking about what revenue is being generated by an existing customer without us needing to acquire new additional customers. So again, it's building on the churn metric, the net revenue retention metric, and starting to understand the way in which customers are realizing value in our product and growing that relationship with them. And then the final metric, and I mentioned a bit about sales and marketing alignment, but 7th for me is about measuring the alignment between sales and marketing. If you can get alignment right, you're going to see much, much greater success in your organization. That those two teams are singing from the same hymn sheet. And one way I like to measure the success of the alignment between these two teams is the conversion rate between MQL and SQL. So a marketing qualified lead that's moving to a sales qualified lead, because this is a great measure of quality in terms of the leads coming through from marketing. But it's also a great measure in terms of the alignment between the teams. Are sales seeing good quality leads coming into them? Are they then able to convert those leads into their pipeline? And if that's happening, there's sure to be great alignment between the sales and marketing teams. They're both singing from the same hymn sheet. They're both clear on the target personas that they're going after. And also the messaging that's going to those target personas is to be truly aligned. So I see that as a crucial metric from a RevOps perspective, but also from an organization perspective, where so many businesses do struggle with the alignment between sales and marketing. So there's 7 metrics there that I see as crucial for revenue operations. There's many components to these. I'd love to hear your thoughts around what else that you're measuring in a revenue operations business, particularly in terms of what's driving efficiency or effectiveness. If you like what you hear here, please subscribe to the RevOps and Enablement YouTube channel. And don't forget, you can also follow us on LinkedIn, where we're posting more and more content each and every day. Cheers.